Welcome back into the A10 Spotlight with Monica McNutt. I'm Jorge. On this, we had some great memories, I should say, from this season.
We'll start with Dayton. Kendall Pollard.
Oh my goodness.
Young man, get up, why don't you? TikTok says the clock. It is go time, Jay. It is March. Oh, it is March.
Orange tuxedo earlier this year, but I kind of like that jacket.
Well, you can have it anytime you want. Thanks, guys.
All right,
I appreciate it.
I'm loving that. I need that style, right?
Indeed. Jacket was clean. Ladies doing their thing. You're right. Deep three ball. End of the half. Isis Thorpe defense. No problem. Bottom of the net. But look at how the defender is draped up.
She was falling down on that, too.
Indeed. Doesn't matter. She still knocks it down. VCU goes on to win in the A10 tournament. And then your school, Jay.
Yes.
George Mason. That's Otis Livingston, one of our outstanding freshmen. Defense leading to offense. He's going to absorb some contact, fall over, get the ball, and go in the basket.
After a record-setting night, Posley shows the nation why he's the top wolf in the pack. We'll tell you just what he did this week.
We're going behind the scenes with the sights and sounds of the A10 Swimming Championship.
And the ladies getting ready for the big dance. But who will be invited to shimmy the night away? We break it down in the A10 Spotlight, and it starts right now. All right, still to come. She yells at me and turns out every single argument, but is she right?
I probably will be because that's just kind of how I roll. Crossfire is coming at you next.
All right, much more to come here on the A10 Spotlight, including me. I get a say finally.
Yes, you do.
We debate in Crossfire who should be the best player of the year. You bringing it?
I got it.
You sure?
I'm locked and loaded. No way. How can you say that?
What in the actual?
He's so wrong.
Time now for Crossfire, where Monica and I debate on an A10 hoops topic. Is it panic time for this Dayton Flyer team?
All right, first of all, Jay, we got to relax on the use of the word panic. We're practically in March. Dayton is going to dance. They're going to be one of the top seeds in the A10.
If his team would have gotten the eyeballs that St. Joe's got, would you not be sitting here telling me that Jack Gibbs is
I'm about to get real basketball on Jay, y'all. Watch this. Is there a difference in your mind between the best scorer and the best player in the league, Jay?
I like points and I like runs.
But it's not necessarily about scoring. All right, from the pitch to the pool for me, Jay, Richmond's swimming team clinched their 6th consecutive A10 title, and I loved Coach Matt Barney's candid answers when I asked him flat out, how did they do it?
You know, I think part of the secret is that we don't talk about winning championships, let alone winning consecutive championships.
And we're now pleased to welcome into the program St. Bonaventure guard Marcus Posley. Marcus, thank you for the time. Let's get to it. You guys are off to a hot start in the A10 conference. What's it like for you as a player to get off to such a great start early?
It means a lot. I think it means a lot to this community. The guys, we're very excited for what we accomplished, and we just don't want to settle. We just want to keep working.
Are you having fun, Charles? I mean, you've given me all the right answers with a straight face, but are you enjoying the ride?
Yeah, I am. I really am. You know what? I'm really focused. You know what I'm saying? I'm extremely focused. I really don't think about too many other things besides, what I have to do. But I'm really excited. Most of the time, I got a straight face because, you get one job done. You probably, you smile about it for a few seconds, but you got to worry about the next thing and the next test.
Sure. We can give a golf clap to the Oakland Zoo of Pitt, the Who crew of Syracuse, or even Duke's Cameron Crazies. But if you're in the A10, when it comes to student sections, no crew, zoo, or crazies are going to frighten the pants off you more than the Red Scare of Dayton. And as this feature will show you, it's the Red Scare that has been a big reason why the Flyers have been soaring past opponents at home.
Our fan base is as good as any, really in college basketball. And, when momentum is going well, it really, really shines in our arena.
Just coming out the tunnel and hearing the crowd going crazy is just phenomenal. Since I'm at home, it was a very confident aspect in me.
One of the best student sections in the whole country.
Red Scare is a student organization that really is the community that supports Dayton athletics.
I would say there's two main goals for Red Scare. The first would be just to kind of provide an inclusive group that kind of embraces the community aspect that the university preaches so often. At the end of the day, we want students to kind of look back on their 4 years, or for some even more than that, and kind of remember Red Scares being some of their favorite experiences, and that's our goal. And I would say the second one is just to kind of give our athletes a unique chance to love playing at home, opposing athletes hating coming here because they know that they're going to be in for quite the atmosphere when they are here.
The Flyers are riding just an absolute success train right now, and being with Red Scares sort of felt like that's made me part of it and made everybody part of that journey, where we can walk around now and say, hey, look at our athletic teams, look at what we have representing us out on the court or out on the field, and we have the best daggum student section. They're supporting them every game, game in, game out.
If they say that coaching is a universal language of change and learning, then you can call St. Joe's coach Phil Martelli a linguistic expert in developmental training, a motivational guru, if you will, who never forgets that he is a leader and not merely just a person with authority. And as you will see in this feature, through his 21 seasons at the helm of the Hawks program, Coach Martelli has not only racked up wins and honors, but he's helped mold the lives of countless student athletes.
Phil Martelli is a Philly guy. He grew up in Southwest Philadelphia and knew at an early age basketball was a sport he loved.
There was something about basketball, because basketball didn't discriminate. Didn't matter if you were from the city or the suburbs. Didn't matter if you're black or white. Didn't matter if you're quick or slow. It just was a game that was a societal game.
And it didn't take long for the young Martelli to decide he wanted to be a basketball coach.
I moved from the city to the suburbs and got enamored with basketball and met three guys by the name of Tom Gallagher, John Steele, and Pete O'Keefe, and they were our CYO coaches. I saw the impact that these three guys had on a group of 12 and 13-year-olds and decided at that point in time that was what I wanted to do. I didn't know what it meant at the time. I thought you put on a suit, yelled at the referees, and I had no idea what it meant and how satisfying and gratifying it could be.
But he didn't just want to be any kind of basketball coach. 50 years ago, he had his team.
The playground where I hung out, everybody had to pick a team, because we went to the Palestra every Friday night and every Saturday night in the winter, and you had to have a team. And my team was St. Joe's, because I remember the spirit of the fan base, and I remember the noise and the activity and the undying belief that they had in the Hawk. I told a guy by the name of Steve Stefano one day, I said, you know, one day I'm going to coach the St. Joe Hawks. Again, I didn't know what it meant. I really didn't know what it meant.
Martelli is in his 21st season as the head coach of St. Joseph's University, after spending 10 seasons as an assistant on Hawk Hill. He is the school's all-time wins leader, closing in on 400 career victories. But Martelli has brought more than just basketball success to St. Joseph's. Phil Martelli is a personality.
In addition to being a great coach, he's obviously funny. He's great in terms of his speaking abilities. So he's become a media figure, and that's been great for the league.
The thing that got me the most with him was how down to earth he is. He's really a good guy. Me and him, we talk like we're brothers. We let each other know everything, like how we feel.
It was a orchestrated circus. It never got out of hand. Marie Wozniak knew how we would handle each and every interview request. The fan support, the notoriety that we all got was astounding.
10 years later, Martelli led the Hawks to the 2014 Atlantic 10 Championship, his second conference tournament title.
He's a very competitive guy. Beneath the quips and the one-liners and the good humor and all the charity work that he does, he burns still to win. You see it in his preparation.
Champion knows one thing, that their priority in business, in a group project, on a team, is team success.
Well, my dad played for Coach Martelli in high school, was just the same guy he was, a nice, genuine guy who just wants you to succeed off the basketball court and be a good person.
He's still coaching for the same reason that drew him to the profession at age 12.
I'm not this overbearing personality. I just want, at the end of the day, people to say that I was a good person and that in some way, shape, or form I helped them.